Got a couple frags for the main. It's getting kind of plain compared to the nano, with all the coral in the other one and shit. So this one's kind of not much to look at. Kind of reconfigured the rocks, to try to get some stuff up higher. I really need to get another 25 pounds for this thing. As you can see, that's kind of what that rock was to the right. So, you know, it was in contact with the sand. Obviously, you know, nothing's going to grow on it. Algae or otherwise. Moved some of the other frags around. Actually, broke some stuff off the plugs and just stuck them into rock there. Fish is actually kind of digging it. He's not digging the camera so much. He's not used to that. But I need to feed him. Actually, I haven't fed him in a couple days. The grass is just kind of growing. Oh, I forget the name of it, but I guess it lives locally, as well as in some other tropical places. A lot of the local fish stores around here get it from the Gulf. That's interesting to note. There he is. What's up, little dude? He's getting bigger. And got him, he was a little bigger than a dime. Maybe like the size of a nickel. He's kind of a little bigger than a quarter now. So, I mean, he's not overly big, but I don't think the three stripes get that big anyway. Oh, started them. Yeah, got some more star polyps. They were cheap. He looked healthy. I grabbed them. A little much flow in there right now. I need to kind of, I've been playing with it. Get it adjusted. He's warming up to the camera a little bit. Come on, little guy. Eat some crabs. Oh, where's the crab at? There's one of them. Kind of holed up. He's digging it too. Bald spot where the rock was. I'm sure this stuff will quickly overgrow the area. So I'm thinking it'll be kind of a rocky outcrop. And then like a seabed, like a grassy seabed. I'll kind of feed over here. I'm going to get some more fish in here. To force things to venture out to feed. And then they've got their hiding places over here. Again, I need to get some more rock in this mother. I think it would, you know, obviously give the guys some more hiding places. And, plus I need more live rock in this thing. 25 pounds, this thing's 60 gallons in the tank there. Oh. Yeah. Kind of like it really stands out, that rock. Maybe I'll flip it over. It just fits so much better in that configuration. A little more research into some of the behavioral habits of this guy. I need to get him some more hiding places in here. So I'm like, well, let me flip that rock over and, you know, create another kind of structure for him to get into. I put pipes in there. Dude, he despises pipes. He hates pipes. He won't go nowhere near them. In fact, freaks him out tremendously. He won't eat, won't fucking nothing like that. It's like a huge. That's the black pipes now. Maybe I need to try to put a white pipe in there or something, but he's never really been around pipes. I had a couple in the quarantine with him before, but that was long ago. So, you know, I don't know. Kind of grown out of that. Yep. Again, as time goes on, we shall see. Switched the bulbs around. 2 actinics on one side, and then the 2 10,000s on the other. More research into the lights, properties of the actinic to invertebrate life forms is pretty great. Like to the coral, for example, like this light doesn't seem overly bright to us, but to the coral it's like super bright. And actually this technology, the actinic lights, are adopted from the medical field. Child's born with jaundice, like I had jaundice, so for 2 weeks when I was born in the hospital, I lived under this UV light, this actinic light. So it's funny that it something with it like promotes like tissue growth or tissue rejuvenation or something like that. So hence to some coral, I guess it's a similar effect. They grow better under the actinic light, strictly actinic light. And a lot of people say that so they'll turn on the actinics first, and then, you know, okay, simulate the midday, or, you know, mid morning or early morning, late morning, whatever. And then into the afternoon they'll turn on the 10,000 or whatever it is that they've got. Some people actually put in something else, more for aesthetics, some kind of 65K or something that glows a different purplish color, make the greens and the other colors of the corals pop a little more. So what that'll do for man, he gets in tight little spaces. So what that'll do for the grass, I don't know. I mean, if the stuff dies, I could care less. Stuff grows like weeds, man. Shit, it was all through this rock. I had to tear the rock from the shit to get it out. Like, it was very well established. How there's some remnants of some of it there. Yeah. Kind of interesting. So we'll see how stuff grows, if at all. I mean, these have grown and whatnot, but not a whole lot. I'm told it'll be some time before I see real significant change. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna change this slightly different light cycle. I'm gonna kind of start to wean them over onto it. I'm gonna try to use the actinics a little more. This is actually day 2 with these guys in here. Again, I need to adjust some flow. It's a little bit much for them. Low to medium flow, I think, is what I read for these types of star polyps. And the length of the stalk and the length of I guess we'll call them the stars, the fingers. I don't know what you want to call them. The leafy looking green fingers suggests low flow. The way it's like a plant. You know, you grow a plant next to a fan, the stock is going to get thick, and maybe it'll grow low to the ground like some zoas. Whereas if the flow was weak, they would grow taller. Kind of like something like this. It's funny when everything's closed up, like the zoas and the star polyps. They actually look quite similar when they're all closed up. The way that the fleshy looks like a little pod. Yep. And there it is. And he's funny too, man. Like, try to feed him. He and I have a pretty good relationship. People come over. I mean, it was like your domino or your clownfish. You know how they'll feed from your finger and whatever. The same is true for him. That was a bit much. But dude, like, other people freak him out. Like, just the sounds of them. We talked about it before. Like this, the vibrations from people's voices they become familiar with. Shit like that. It's so true. Like, somebody will be down the hallway, and I'll be watching him from down the hallway, and I can see he's out and about. But then, Heather or somebody will start to talk, which is weird because she's around this thing just as much. She feeds this stuff just as much. But she'll start to talk, and I'll see him from down the hall, scurry away, and hide. So that's kind of interesting. He's real active when he feeds. It's cool to see his behavior. Like, he'll grab food, take it away down into the hole, come out somewhere else, come around, grab some, take it back in, come out, grab some, take it around the other way. It's fun to watch him. That was way too much. The crabs should come out and start to eat. They usually do. They really fond of the flakes whenever they land. Yeah, he don't like the mice shrimp anymore. I still try to feed him those regularly, but I'm starting to question whether or not if it's a refrigerator taste. I'm sure the fish foods get similar to tastes and whatnot to the foods that we get. I mean, we can freeze shit, and shit can be frozen for, depending on what it is, months, and in some cases, some things even years, and still be edible, but like, it'll have a refrigerator taste to it, like not freezer burn, but freezer burn is a whole nother beast, but it'll get a refrigerator taste. It'll get a strange. I'm sure you've tasted it, but I don't know if you've ever heard it referenced to refrigerator taste. So you don't really like the mice shrimp too much anymore. It might be expired. I don't know. I don't know, like, what's the deal with that stuff. What if there's preservatives in it? Because the stuff needs to be frozen. So I mean, that doesn't say much about the preservatives that are in it. So it's not something that can be refrigerated or just stuck in a fridge, cooler. It's got to be in the freezer. And the stuff reeks, but it did that brand new, so I don't know. But anyways, food, changing up foods. Need to get on the gel. Back on the gel. Gel's actually kind of expensive compared to, the frozen stuff. The shit down the road from work there, it's like buy one get two free on like some of the frozen foods. So like it seems to be some high quality stuff. Ocean Nutrition brand or whatever that stuff's called, and some other. What's the other one? We get it sometimes. I think I've reached the mark on my time. for posting a video. I'm going to end it here. And another update soon.